The Schengen Visa enables you to visit 29 European countries and travel freely between them on the same entry permit, making it the most convenient solution for short trips to Europe. Because the EU and other Schengen states continually update their rules and immigration policies, understanding the current requirements to apply for a Schengen visa is important if you want to avoid a rejected application that wastes your money and disrupts your travel plans. I'm Augustin from Siam Legal, and in this video, we'll go over the criteria that you need to meet and the documentation you need to provide to get approved for a Schengen visa in 2025. Let's get started. The Schengen Visa facilitates tourism and economic activity between member states of the Schengen Agreement. Instead of needing a separate visa for each country in the Schengen area, you can acquire a single visa that provides free entry in and out of each nation for the duration of the visa. As of January 2025, there are 29 nations that are part of the Schengen Agreement. This includes all EU member states except for Ireland and Cyprus, as well as 4 non-EU members: Iceland, Norway, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. You can see a full list of nations in the Schengen area on the screen now. The base Schengen visa is valid for 90 days in any 180-day period. This means that if you get a Schengen visa from one member nation, you can travel freely in and out of every member nation. How many days you spend in each country is not important, as long as you leave the Schengen area before your visa expires at the end of 90 days. Successfully applying for and using a Schengen visa enables you to apply for multiple entry versions of the visa with longer durations in the future, as you demonstrate that you are a good faith traveller who follows the rules. If you are a citizen of the US, UK, Canada, Australia, or another nation that has a free travel agreement with the Schengen area, good news! You do not need a Schengen visa. However, citizens of most other nations, including Thailand, must acquire a visa before entering the Schengen area. If you are from a country with a free travel agreement with the Schengen area, but are travelling with someone who is not, they will need a Schengen visa of their own to be granted entry, even if they are members of your family, such as a Thai spouse or stepchildren. You also need a valid reason for visiting the Schengen area in order to apply for a visa. Acceptable reasons include airport transit, business trips, cultural activities, medical treatment, official visits, sports events and training, study and other temporary educational activities, tourism and sightseeing, and visiting family and friends. To prove that you are coming to the Schengen area for your listed purpose, you will need to provide specific documentation for each category. You can apply for a Schengen visa from the embassy or consulate of any Schengen area member state. However, many embassies, especially in Thailand, utilize private companies to handle their visa applications, so you may have to visit a visa center. Regardless of which country you apply through, you will need to provide a collection of documents as part of your application. These documents include a completed Schengen visa application form, a valid passport, a recent passport-sized photograph, proof of itinerary and accommodation such as booking confirmations for airline tickets or hotel stays. In addition to these documents, you also need proof that you have enough money to support your trip and won't need public assistance. This is typically done through a bank statement going back at least 3 months. The amount required may vary by embassy, but is typically around 113 euros per day of your trip, with a minimum of 1,020 euros or the international equivalent. Lastly, you have to prove that you have medical travel insurance for the duration of your trip. You must have coverage for medical and repatriation expenses of at least 30,000 euros that is valid in all Schengen countries. Many insurance providers offer medical travel insurance packages for this specific purpose, so this is not difficult to get. If you're traveling with minors, which in Thailand means anyone under the age of 20, you will need to provide a copy of their birth certificate, which must be legalized and translated if it is not in English or another language accepted by the embassy. If you are not the minor's legal guardian or only one parent is accompanying the minor, written parental consent is required. Depending on your purpose for visiting Europe, you may need to provide additional documentation. For example, if you're traveling for a business meeting or conference, you must provide proof of employment and a letter of invitation from your business partner in Europe or the organizers of the event you are attending. If you are attending sports or cultural events, you will need to provide invitation letters, entry tickets, or some other form of proof. In June of 2024, the EU increased the Schengen Visa fees to keep pace with inflation. Currently, each Schengen Visa costs between 80 or 90 euros depending on the embassy you apply through. Schengen visas for children aged 6 to 11 are half price, ranging from 40 to 45 euros. Children under 6 have their visa fees waived, but a full application is still required. Be aware that Schengen visa fees are not refundable, so if your application fails, you withdraw it, or if you fail to make use of it during its validity period, you cannot get a refund. While visa fees are more or less the same across all Schengen countries, you may be required to pay additional fees to the visa services provider the embassy employs to handle your application. Most European embassies in Thailand partner with private organizations to handle visa application processing, which often charge their own service fees. Ensuring you meet all of the eligibility criteria and have correctly prepared the required documentation is key to a successful Schengen visa application. If you're unsure about meeting all of the requirements and want to avoid a costly rejection that disrupts your travel plans, contact Siam Legal's foreign visa consulting team. We're a full-service law firm and visa agency that has been helping expats and local Thais secure visas to Europe for over 20 years. We'll review your application and help you gather and prepare your required documentation to give you the maximum chance of approval for your Schengen visa. With our personalized guidance, you can prepare for your trip to Europe with peace of mind, knowing that immigration issues won't hold you back. If you have any further questions on the Schengen visa or wish to start a consultation with our foreign visa team, please contact us via the links in the description. That's all for this video. Like and subscribe to Siam Legal's channel for more insights into Thai and international immigration laws, and thank you for watching.